Speaking to me is a privilege. Speaking to me is a privilege. You do not have privileges.
You to elevate her even further. So let that be a lesson and learn from Mr. Yusuf. Like I always say, make civilian life cool again.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I don't feel sorry for them because we know that most of the times, most of them start with women here, okay? They start with women here. I know there are some of them who don't have anything, like Shira Seven said. I'm going to play some of the clips soon. The money they make is not good enough. So when they go to Africa or they go to Colombia or the rest, they find that their money is longer, okay? Their money stretches. But when they are in the West, their money is short. So the kind of women they want do not want them because they can't provide. Because they believe that providing essentially gives you a submissive woman in return, which I don't know who fed them those lies. If you provide for a woman, automatically she becomes this humble, submissive woman and so on and so forth. Okay, to each his own. That is the mindset of most of these Western men who travel outside to look for submissive women. Now, the first story, they got married, they had a child, he brought her to America. She left him for a richer guy. Now, most of the people in the comments are saying she upgraded, which is most likely the case because the thing is, in Kenya, his money is longer. Okay, so maybe he brought her back here and she realized that things are not the way she thought it was going to be. Because the thing is, although it could be that these women that they are going after in Kenya, Colombia, and the rest are part of their long-term plan, they don't ask themselves if they are a part of those women's long-term plans, because they could be just a plan for the moment. Okay, you, the passport bros, you could be their plan for the moment. All right. So, in as much as you are busy thinking, oh, I found the woman that I want finally, I'm in a place where I can provide this kind of life and I'm going to get that submission and respect that I so much obsessed with, crave, or want, I could just be a temporal plan for these women. Do you remember when the famous or infamous Kevin Samuel said to that lady, are you your type's type? Exactly. Because what type do you think she wants?
Ladies in foreign countries, ma'am, when you see them passport bros,
and what really happens when expectations meet reality. What are your thoughts? Subscribe to Beauty by Jen. A Detroit man thought he found his happily ever after when he traveled to Kenya to meet a traditional wife. After bringing Shania Kimberly back to the U.S., their marriage quickly made headlines when she reportedly left him within a year. This viral story has everyone talking about the passport bro movement, international relationships, and what really happens when expectations meet reality. What are your thoughts?
You do not have privileges. Speaking to me is a privilege. Speaking to me is a privilege. You do not have privileges.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. They the same. They the same. Let's get to it.
We're in Chinatown in Kilimani, and I'm here with a very, very interesting couple. They have a channel called US Meets Kenya. I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves, starting with the lady first.
Hey guys, I'm Faith from Kenya.
Okay.
And I'm Keith from USA.
Yeah, and this is our baby.
Keith and Keisha.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's adorable. Okay, so, bro, where are you from in the States?
So I'm originally from Michigan, from Detroit, Michigan.
You from the D.
Hold this L.
Okay.
Hold this L, Detroit. Now I have to turn that off because of the music. But look, they matched on Tinder, getting married. And then he eventually bring her to the States. Look. Look, I got my Kenyan Keisha. Everything's going to be great now. Look, everybody. Everybody's happy. It's going to be a fantastic life. And what happens? What does she do? Look at her. Remember, you saw her in the video, right? No makeup. He bring her to the States. And trust me, that goes, you know what? I'll get into that later. But look. Look at her. Hold on. Let's do a quick comparison of look at her right there. Right? Oh. Let me explain what you just saw. She went to Vegas and got with a Brad. Rat. She went to Vegas and got with a Brad. That's what you saw. So look. Natural. Face full of makeup. Hair pressed and permed. I tell you, this look that they be having, I tell you, they do it to attract a Brad. You know, when they try to look more like Becky to attract a Brad. I've been telling y'all that. Look. Look at this.